We are starting the discussion of increasing productivity in existing setup. As companies have their standard process to maintain quality and productivity on the manufacturing lines, it is important to measure your existing process and evaluate a baseline to implement improvement and change. How do pharmaceutical companies increase their efficiency? 3 points are very important. First, eliminating product rejection. Second, streamlining production process. Third one, improving useful life of production assets. Finally, correct selection of excipient, API, and process save times and money on the production line. Outline of presentation. Tablet definition, tableting, selection of excipient, direct compression, multifunctional excipient. Conclusion. Tablet. Tablet is defined as a compressed unit solid dosage form containing medicaments with different class of excipient. Almost 90% of the formulations available in the market is solid oral, and most formulators are first choice to increase productivity without compromising on quality. Characteristic as per pharmacopoeia. The tablet must be solid, flat or biconvex dishes, unit dosage form, prepared by compressing a drug, mixture of drug with or without diluent. General properties of tablet dosage forms. Product identity. It should be free from any defects such as capping, lamination, discoloration, contamination, etc. Hardness. Withstand mechanical shock during its production, packing, shipping, and dispensing. Stability. Chemical and physical stability to maintain its physical attributes over time and not to follow alteration of the medicinal agents. We have able to release the medicinal agents in predictable and reproducible manner. Tableting. Prerequisite for tableting. To prevent segregation constitute of the powder mix. Second, improve the flow properties of the mix. Third one, improve compaction characteristic of the mix. Fourth one, prevent toxicity, hygrosity, and avoid dusting. Now, tablet manufacturing method. First, wet granulation. Wet granulation consists of number of steps such as weighing, milling, mixing, granulation, drying, compaction, and coating, packing. Hence, it takes longer time, more manpower, more powder consumption, etc. Dry granulation. Dry granulation method eliminates a number of steps but still includes weighing, mixing, slugging, dry screening, lubrication, and compression of granules into tablets. Direct compression. Direct compression is a popular choice because it provides the shortest, most effective, and least complex way to produce tablets. The manufacturer can blend an API with the excipient and the lubricant followed by compression, which makes the product easy to process, although the selection of an excipient and physical mixing of product is a main problem of tablets because it affects the quality of final product. So we are moving towards multifunctional excipient. DC with single excipient. In the case of direct compression with multifunctionality excipient, it eliminates multiple steps and only mixes with API and then compress and packs. Development of multifunctional excipient by co-process involves following steps. Selection of parent excipient based on the physical characteristic and functionality desired on the final product. Selecting the level and proportion of the component excipient based on the functionality required in final product. Third, processing of the excipient within the optimal particle size range. Fourth, drying the mixture of excipient using a suitable method such as spray drying and freeze drying. Sigachi has also developed the multifunctional excipient. Selection of excipient. The selection of excipient is vital in the design of a quality drug product. Excipient and their concentration in a formulation are selected based on excellent flow property, good mixing property, inert in nature, good binding property, reduce dye friction during tableting, tablet machine run smoothly, compatible with drug, promote disintegration and dissolution, equally distribute API throughout batch, and protect the drug from the moisture, etc. Select the excipient which has high flow fraction coefficient value and low angle of report, which leads to good flow powder. If powder flow is good, it will go uniformly into the die cavity and machine runs with higher RPM. Direct compression. Direct compression is a well-known and popular choice for manufacturing tablets given its speed and efficiency, and because it is the least complex way to manufacture tablets. Advantage: reduce process steps during tableting, time saving, cost effective comparative to wet granulation, less chance of contamination, less power consumption. Disadvantage: when tableting done by direct compression with mixing individual excipient, chances of rejection increase during tableting. Due to weight variation, thickness variation, hardness variation, not consistency in drug uniformity. All excipients have a large quantity batch size, very difficult to maintain the batch-to-batch consistency, especially in the physical parameter, that is particle size and bulk density. Excipient physical parameter play a very important role to deliver good quality of tablet because excipient physical parameters variation directly impact on tablet quality. All excipient physical parameter always should be same. Excipient physical test method on TC method. Particle size affect the disintegration and dissolution profile of tablets. It also affects the weight and content of drug uniformity. Graph indicates that 5 micron particle size gives more weight variation in comparison to 90 and 120 micron. Bulk density. Bulk density affects the weight and content of drug uniformity and hardness and compressibility. Thickness and also affect the disintegration and dissolution profile of tablets. Graph indicates that hardness is changed with bulk density. Flowability. Flowability affects the weight and content of drug uniformity, also affect the hardness and compressibility. Graph indicates that lower angle of report gives less weight variation because if powder flow is good, it will go uniformly into a die cavity. Hygroscopy. If material is hygroscopic, it affects the weight and content of drug uniformity, also affect the hardness and compressibility, affect the disintegration and dissolution profile of tablets, also affect the stability of drugs. Graph indicates that 4 to 5% moisture gives better hardness. Surface area. Surface area affects the weight and content of drug uniformity and also affect the disintegration and dissolution profile of tablets. Wettability. Wettability affects the disintegration and dissolution profile of tablets. Video indicates the wettability of the tablet. Reason for finished product rejection. Because all excipient has different physical parameters, so it affects the final tablets. The table indicates that if you validate the process on the given parameter, then it is not possible that you get the content of the same parameter every time. Reason of finished product rejection. Rejection is possible if you do not get the same parameter. It affects the weight and content uniformity variation, thickness variation, hardness variation, disintegration and dissolution, sometimes inspected on visual property. Flowability. Flowability depends on bulk density, particle size distribution, and moisture content. If any parameter is changed by a validation batch, then it directly affects the flow of the powder. Typically, tableting problems only occur during scale-up and when using high-speed production scale machines. As on date, the tablet punching machine are well mechanized. The mechanical feeding of feed from the hopper into the die electronic monitoring of the phase, but tablet process problem is still persists, so we are moving towards multifunctionality. Now Monika will continue.
Thank you, Dr. Singh. I'm going to discuss about multifunctional excipient. Multifunctional excipient is containing more than one excipient. And our multifunctional excipient contains binder, glidant, lubricant, and disintegrant. And it's comply all direct compaction tableting formulations requirement. BHAPH is an innovative multifunctional co-processed excipient and comprising 4 different excipients like AMCC as a binder diluent, silicon dioxide as a glidant, cross-carmylosodium as a disintegrant, and purified talc as a lubricant. And it is a ready-to-use premix which can solve major formulations issues like sticky nature of API, water sensitivity, and irregular shape of compression of active ingredient. It conveying an equilibrium flow ability and lubrication, sensitivity, and compaction. Selection of binder. Microcrystalline cellulose widely used as a dry binder for direct compaction formulation, and it's deliver excellent blending property, superior binding property, higher tablet hardness with lesser disintegration time as comparative to other binders. Selection of disintegrant is very critical because lots of disintegrant is used in formulation. But we have selected cross-carmylosodium because it's known as a super disintegrant and its cross-linking makes it insoluble, highly absorbent material, resulting in excellent swelling properties. Its unique fiber nature gives an excellent water wicking capabilities, and it has superior flow property, good stability with API, long-term stability, and without reducing the tablet hardness, it gives faster disintegration time. Selection of glidant. Colloidal silicon dioxide is commonly used as a glidant in tableting manufacturing in DC and wet granulation method. It is used almost in every tablet and capsule formulation because it improves flowability, reduced diffraction, and improved tablet hardness. Lubricant. Purified talc and magnesium stearate are 2 frequently used lubricant in formulation. And selection of right lubricant is essential to get desired results. Role of lubricant is very critical. It's sufficient amount to use in formulation is very important. If we increase lubricant quantity, it's impacted on dissolution and disintegration profile, and sometimes it's impacted on tablet hardness also. But we have selected both lubricant in different our products. These 2 lubricants having no major impact on tablet hardness and no impact on disintegration time and dissolution time. Here we make a comparative between BHAPH and physical mixing with purified talc and physical mixing with magnesium stearate. And we can see BHAPH having higher tablet hardness as comparative to physical mixing purified talc and magnesium stearate. Why BHAP or multifunctional excipient is good as comparative to physical mixing? In this table, we are showing comparative parameters of bulk density, Haussner ratio, Carr's index, angle of repose, particle size, and pH surface area. And we can easily compare co-processed BHAPH having higher bulk density, higher flowability, and higher surface area. These parameter is not get by physical mixing. Morphology, we can see in same images, physical mixing having heterogeneous mixture and its impact in drug distribution and assay of API. But BHA pH is give homogeneous mixing because it having larger surface area and its single particles contain all required excipients, and these single particles carries equal amount of API. BHA supports DC formulation because it has superior flowability and compressibility, superior binding property, enhanced lubrication efficacy, dust-free handling during production, higher surface area, lower dust formation, better hardness, and with BHA, we can increase productivity with homogeneous product. In this video, we are showing superior flowability of BHA. This video shows BHA material or multifunctional material came faster from the funnel as comparative to physical mixing. BHA having some benefits for formulators like reduce process steps during tableting, reduce blending time, decrease power consumption. We are showing how to decrease blending time. We make blend with physical mixing or individual excipient and with BHA or multifunctional excipient. And we can easily conclude BHA pH taking less time as comparative to physical mixing. Increase tablet machine speed with BHA and increase output, control rejections, increase productivity. How to increase productivity with BHA pH? We have compressed tablet with physical mixing and multifunctional BHA pH. Per hour with physical mixing, we compress 12,820 tablets, and in comparatively with BHA pH, we compress 19,231 tablet per hour. Means more than approx 5,000 tablet we have compressed more as comparative to physical mixing. BHA pH, Sigachi having Sigachi has developed multifunctional excipient for different formulation like BHA pH for pharma industry, BHA neutral for pharma and neutral industry, and BHA ODT for pharma. BHA ODT is a premix for oral dissolving tablet.